All right, I'm going to just narrate this now because I have to cut out too much of the original video because it's just too long. The next morning, we had all the felt removed. By the way, I removed the felt using a little machine, or we did. Karen and we have two of them, and we both worked on it. It's a little electric scraper made by Bosch. I'll show you a picture here. They're relatively light, a little bit loud. This one has a adjustable speed, although I don't know if it makes much sense normally to use it at anything but maximum speed. And they have a sharp blade, as you can see here, that you just press against the ground or against the material, and it scrapes it off. They work quite well. Okay, so the next morning we had all of the felt removed, and I also had all of the nails bared with the angle grinder and vacuumed and cleaned this all up, so that I thought we could just go ahead and start sanding. As it turned out, things did not work the way we planned, and went on much further than we had hoped they would. We'll explain that a little as we go on. In any case, the most important thing is that Karen could then begin countersinking the nails. She did. She countersunked them all by herself. I was very pleased about that. So let's join her while she works on that.
6 o'clock in the evening, and I've gotten the nails all uncovered, and Karen is now setting them so that when we go through the room with the big sander, we won't tear up the sanding disc or belt. It took me the whole day to get those rows of nails uncovered, and about 20 pounds of dust and dirt that came out. Now I'm vacuuming every little bit of what that I can get up, what's still there, so that when we go through with the sander, we'll just take up this stuff. Isn't loose. Anything loose we want to get out ahead of time. Well, I am very, very surprised. It's about 8 o'clock at night, I guess. Must be about 8. And to my utter amazement, Karen countersunk all 500 nails in 2 hours. I thought it was going to take the rest of the week. And you can see here, let's see, I'll bring you in here. Yeah, you can see the holes where the nails have been countersunk. She's done all 500 of them, all 7 rows of 74 or whatever it is per row. Pretty amazing. I'm really pleased. She is a very, very fast worker. I've vacuumed back in here and removed some of the thicker bitumen and cement that's in there, so that we don't have so much to sand off when we have the machines. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to finish the room, maybe not tonight, but I can do it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably have to I'm going to the doctor in the morning, and then I may go into Gießen and meet Karen, and we'll do some shopping and perhaps go to dinner. So that would be nice. And but before the weekend, I will vacuum this whole room and take up any loose cement that's still on there, and then we'll be ready to sand the floors and get them finished. It's a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. The floors look very nice when they're finished. Okay, I'll just keep this video, and as we work on, I'll add to it, and then I'll probably put it up in 3 or 4 parts. Thanks for watching. Okay, today is the 13th of August, Thursday. It's exactly noon. You may hear the bells in the background. I've got all the windows closed because it's 90 degrees outside, and we managed to get the house a little cooled off at night, and so we keep the windows shut during the day. I'm showing you this, and I'm going to take some snapshots of it as well. This is the library floor. The nails are all driven in, are all counterset. And I have vacuumed every centimeter to get every bit of the fine dust that was around there off, so that when we hopefully tomorrow morning begin with the sanding with the big drum sander, we will not have all that dust, in addition to all the dust that the sanding itself develops. What we have here is, I'm going to repeat some of what I've said in the past. What we have is a 100-year-old spruce floor, softwood floor. It's nailed. The boards are about, the floorboards are about 1 inch thick, and they're nailed to the joists, and that's where those lines are that I have made with an angle grinder and number 16 or 16 grit paper. I had it per line there. They're about 5 by 3, 15 feet long, roughly. I mean, the room is about 15 feet wide. Per 15-foot strip, I had to use 2 of the number 16 discs because they wore out that quickly. This means, of course, we're going to be wearing out a lot of sanding drums, especially the 16 grit, the coarse drums. That costs money, and changing them is always, it just takes time, but it's got to be done. There's just no other way. Once the sanding surface is dull, it just no longer works. It no longer takes off the stuff. So that's what we're going to have to do, is change the discs often. Maybe Valentino will help us doing that. You going to help us do change discs on the drum sander, huh, Cat? It's nice and clean here. Now you can come in here. I didn't want him to come in here before because there was all that grit on the floor. But he's just like cats generally are. He's curious. He wants to know what's going on. Anyway, there you are. That's the situation at the moment. We're going to drive to a little town called Mücke, where we rent the machines to do this work. Hi. Mizi, was ist denn, Schatz? Huh? Hallo? Good. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, you're going to like this room. There's going to be a wood stove in here. A nice wood stove and comfortable sofas and all the stuff you like. Lots of books, which you don't really care that much about, I guess. Whoops. In any case, that's the situation. The walls, of course, we won't talk about them at the moment. Like I said, we want to get the floor done, get that dust. That's the worst dust part of the whole thing, is getting the floors sanded. Once we're done with them, then the rest of it will go pretty quickly, actually. We have the ceiling to do. We have this big beam. We have this large beam here to wire brush. And I've asked Karin not to do that yet because I'm planning on making a video on angle grinders. There are a lot of videos on angle grinders already, but I have a couple of points that I want to really bring out again. And I have a brand new Makita that I'm going to unpack. I'm not going to do an unboxing, but I will show you how it comes delivered in the box and everything, and then show you some things about what I do when I get a new angle grinder. Angle grinders are tools and are machines that everybody that watches my videos will have. And there's some things that probably are good to know about them, even if you've used one for many years. All right, I'm going to shut this off, and I'm going to clean up a little bit because I have to go get some dust masks or respirators for this work that we'll be doing tomorrow. Thanks for watching.